What's up, everybody? Back again. Chris, that's Tara to my left, laughing as always. Decided to invite her on one of my videos.
This is my channel too.
Oh, yeah, but you're featuring. I've decided to invite...
And tell the truth.
What?
You didn't invite me.
Yeah.
You forced me.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. This is not willing.
A forced person doesn't have their hair flowing in the wind. Anyway, I've invited her to take part in a Canada versus Australia video. I think this is part 3. I don't know, 3 or 4. We'll go with 3. So I've been here for 3 years. She just came. So I thought, why not let her have her say on what she's seen differently? As always, I'm probably going to do most of the talking, but we'll see what she does today. So, one thing that I've always talked... I might have talked about this before, but it's good to get another opinion. The food here, the food's not great. What's your opinion on it?
You can't say this food.
What?
Fast food?
Oh, I don't know. Food in general. Like, you can't even find stuff that we like.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so...
But the food sucks, and it's expensive.
Yeah. Well, it's not expensive in the sense, because everything's like...
Dude, I want pomegranate, and it's $2.50, and it's the size of a plum.
How much is a pomegranate back home?
When they first come out, they're like $1.50, but they're always huge.
Yeah, but I don't know.
And then they get cheap. They get cheaper as they get closer to Christmas.
Well, yeah, I don't eat pomegranates, so I guess she's the expert.
Or lychees.
What?
Lychees?
What about lychees?
Is it lychees?
Lychee.
Yeah, they're expensive too.
No.
Yes.
Do you get them back home? I've never seen you eat a lychee in
I
Canada.
didn't know about them back home, but now I want to see.
Yeah, exactly. So you can't diss that. And you get... They're so light, and you get like, what? A bunch for $18 a kilogram. That might be cheap.
That's not cheap.
No, I don't know. Some things I find expensive. Yeah, fruits and stuff are pretty expensive. And plus, you're just lacking a lot of the food that we have. Like, Pizza Hut isn't Pizza Hut. It's really crappy. Domino's sucks. Even though...
And it's so small. One pizza, you could just eat by yourself.
Yeah, pretty much. It's $5, so when I first came here, I was like, oh my gosh, Domino's for $5, because that's like my favorite one, and it's like literally like, yeah, it's like a pan pizza back home. A little bit bigger.
Like a small pizza.
Yeah, and you literally buy like 5 of them and eat them to yourself. And Domino's just wasn't Domino. Pizza in general, I haven't found any pizza that tastes good here. Burgers.
Kind of. We have one pizza in our pizza thing.
Where?
The Finding Good Pizza vlog.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there is one. But, you know, there's not like a franchise of pizzas where like, oh yeah, that's the franchise to go to. Yeah, burgers. There's a burger place in town that was alright, but then one time they just, it was the last time we had it when Tara's mom was here, and yeah, it was like burnt. Yeah, so they don't do burgers good.
It was good when they first opened.
Yeah.
Probably to woo people.
Yeah. So I don't really... Well, I haven't eaten McDonald's in years back home in Canada, and I've resorted to eating McDonald's here, so...
I was just looking at you like, you are such a liar. I thought you were going to say I never eat McDonald's.
No, back home, but like here I do, because there's no other good burger places to eat at. And yeah, there's no like Lucky Charms, there's no Frosted Flakes.
One time, what did we see? Frosted Flakes? For like super expensive for a little box. Was it Frosted Flakes?
Oh yeah, that was like a specialty store. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess they have a lot of regulations and they're health conscious, so they don't have a lot of good stuff. But yeah, that's one of the things that really are down around me. I don't eat it much, but there's no Tim Hortons here, so anyone from Canada wishing to come here, there's no Timmies. There's
no Tim Hortons, and I don't know if I'm just saying it wrong, but they don't, when you go out to like any restaurant or anything, they don't know what tea is. Like when I ask for a cup of tea, they have so many different teas, and I just say orange pico, which is black tea, and they don't know what it is, but they have Tetley orange pico tea bags.
I guess just the language they use.
I don't know
differently.
if I'm supposed to order it differently or.
I know in regards to coffee, I don't drink coffee, but I know it's different. Like they have long blacks and stuff. I don't know what a long black.
Coffee.
Like black homie just have like doubles and black, but they have like different terms, so probably that's it for tea.
Yeah, when we went to the pancake place, I'm like,
oh,
I just
yeah.
have an orange pico tea. She's like, we don't have that. Like, she didn't know what the heck I was talking about.
Yeah, so I don't know. And
no Timmy's, no good donuts.
Yeah, they're very.
Besides Krispy Kreme.
They love Krispy Kremes.
That's
That's like their hierarchy of donuts, but there's none in our town, so yeah, Gladstone really lacks a lot of stuff. So a lot of people you'll see on Facebook, that's what I find funny, people doing like Krispy Kreme orders, which I find hilarious. But then again, the Krispy Kremes are crazy expensive. I remember when they got like 2 dozen for like $13.
2 dozen?
Yeah, remember we got
back home.
Yeah, back home.
Yeah.
Here it's like a dozen is like $24 for donuts, so that's just ridiculous to me. The mail service. So back home, Canada Post, you could probably send something from Quebec to Vancouver and it'll get there in like 2 days. Even Express maybe a day. Here we're probably 6 hours from Brisbane driving. It probably take you like a week to get anything. We like constantly order stuff and wait like weeks just to get something sent to us. And then even when it is sent to us, we have tons of issues with it coming to our door. Like the postman like literally like knock and run before you answer the door, and then leave like the little card to come pick it up at the warehouse. So that's just annoying that they're a smaller country, but it still takes forever to get their mail sent to us. And I don't know, it's just really annoying. What else? Netflix. I've had this pet peeve with Netflix since I've come here. Well, when I came here in March 2015, and that's just when they got Netflix.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
They didn't have Netflix?
No, they got it like a few months before I came.
Why?
Because they have regulations about
Australia?
Like, yeah, they have like strict regulations against like movies and pirating and everything. So like, yeah, when I came here, I was there like, yeah, we have Netflix and everything. But like their Netflix is like, people in Canada probably like, no, like, yeah, our Netflix isn't as good as America. But picture our Netflix even worse. So basically there's nothing there. We just got our Netflix here and there's no basic shows, like no Grey's Anatomy. There's a lot of the new shows, they're just not available on there. So it's a struggle because I'm trying to get Tara to get into Grey's Anatomy. And I'm like, oh, it's on Netflix. And of course it wasn't our Netflix. So it's just annoying that you're paying the same or probably even more money for the service. And it's so streamlined that you can't get anything because of whatever rules they have here. So if you come here with your Netflix password, just be aware you're not going to get anywhere close to what you get back at home. So it's pretty annoying. Another thing is talking like Australians do, not like with the slang, but just different terms. I don't know if you've caught your, well, yeah, you kind of, I think the word's amalgamated to it. Like before, when I used to say words in Australian, she'd be like, you're not Australian, don't talk like that. But I'm like, I hear it every day, so it's just
because you say I reckon, and I'm like, you don't talk like that. You're just trying to be stupid.
Well, things like that, yeah, but like here they,
oh, I have heaps of clothes.
Yeah, I say heaps
don't
now.
talk like that.
Well, I hear that every day. And just general things, like they don't say doctors here, they say GP, so general practitioner. So I'm going,
yeah, that's,
so I say like, oh, you gotta go to the GP, and I catch myself saying that. And just, what else do I catch myself saying? The trolley instead of like the shopping cart. And then they don't say malls here, they say the shops. So like I'll be like, oh, we gotta go to the shops, and it's like I catch myself and it sounds
they don't
weird.
call a mall. Like even the big malls away from here.
I don't think so. They call them shops. So it's just kind of adjusting, and I guess it happens in any language. I guess that's how you could go to another language and pick up a language like Spanish or whatever. You just constantly hear things over and over, and it's like Oh, that's how you talk. Like, you don't go to the gas station here, you go to the petrol servo. So it's just, I don't know. I find myself, and even I find Tara sometimes saying some stuff, so.
What?
I don't know, like the GP you say. What else do you say? You say the shops.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you have. You probably don't catch yourself, but you're like, oh, I have to go to the shops or whatever. You do.
I don't believe you.
So yeah, that's just something here. Another thing, I'm not going in any order, but yeah, tipping. I went to a restaurant in Brisbane. This was before like Tara arrived, but they don't tip here. It's kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if it's included in the price or if they just fundamentally don't tip. So back home, it's all about you go to a restaurant and you base your tips on the service, on what you provide, on what you're given. Here they don't do it. I guess it's just because the minimum wage is the minimum wage. Back home, service people get paid less based on that they're gonna get tips at the end of the day. So I like this system a lot better because you don't have to sit there wondering, oh, did this person treat me well, or how much should I give them, and they're just gonna get paid regardless. So I think that's a lot better. We haven't gone anywhere that we have to tip, but I think it's better that way.
We really don't go out here.
No, there's not. Yeah, we don't. There's places here, I don't know. Well, I don't know. It's also because we don't eat a certain bunch of food, but even when we do, we don't really. We usually, when we road trip it, we pack our own stuff. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's just, I don't know. Next one you could talk about. I don't know much about makeup.
Makeup? Oh, it's just expensive. You can't get one mascara for less than $20, and that's crazy because back home you can get, I don't know, when it's on sale at Walmart it's like $4.97.
That's crazy.
And here, even when it's on sale here, it's not less than $10.
That's crazy.
And that's half off.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's no drugstore makeup that's cheap.
That's stupid.
Besides, I guess they have their own certain little, like, cheapy brands or
Yeah.
whatever, but
Have you Googled to see why it's more expensive here?
no. I don't even bother, but I just knew before we came back I stocked up on my mascara because that's crazy.
Yeah. That is a lot.
Like, you can go to Sephora and get mascara for $20, but that's like a high-end
Premium,
brand.
Yeah.
And then here it's just regular mascara is like $20. That's crazy. I don't know how I would never wear it if I had to buy that.
Well, no, you can't, or you'd have to like let it last longer.
Which you can't.
No,
Here
that's true.
it goes bad.
But that's weird. Like, I don't know, women always end up on the wrong side. Like, even like deodorant and tampons is always more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they know you guys have to use it, so let's jack up the prices.
It's crazy. And in Sephora it's even worse. Like, if you want that good stuff,
Could you order
it's
on
even
eBay?
more. It's the same. You can't find cheaper stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's weird.
Oh yeah, I feel bad for girls here.
Yeah. Next is the urinals. This one's for me and all the men out there. So
That's nasty.
I just told Tara about it. So back home, men's washrooms, you have the urinals and you have dividers between each urinal, and the urinals, like, it's what's that?
Just put a picture. It looks like it's like a toilet kind of.
Yeah, it's like a toilet. I forget what type of material it's made out
Oh,
of.
porcelain.
Porcelain. It's
Yeah.
like a porcelain material.
You have to put pictures because
Yeah.
obviously I wouldn't know, but I was shocked to see the difference.
So yeah, you had dividers and give you that privacy. Here, when I first came here, it's just, you walk in, it just looks like it's like a sterile type of lab. Like, it's this metal and just like a grate on the bottom. So when I walked up to it, I wasn't sure if you're supposed to stand on this grate that I'll put in the picture or stand where the flooring is. So I stood where the flooring was and just aimed to get it on the wall. And then the next time I came in, and there's other guys, like, you stand on the grate, and it's just very, I don't know, I guess because they think men are men and it doesn't matter. It's just weird. I don't like that whole guys like right beside you could look at your wang, and I don't know, it's just weird. Like, I like a little privacy in the washroom, and just their urinals are just completely different than anything in North America, and I don't know, it's just weird to me.
Yeah, and like I was saying to you, there's no dividers or anything or like indication where you're supposed to stand. Somebody if you're peeing, someone could literally come and stand touching
Yeah.
your whole side and pee right beside you.
Yeah, or kids who aren't at that age to know like personal space.
And at least in a urinal back home, you have somewhere to aim. Here, it's like, whee! Peeing like all over, looks like a wall.
Yeah, basically. So it's just weird. I guess some guys probably wouldn't care or see my complaint in that. It's just, it's weird.
Pee has to spray all over your feet.
Yeah, that
It's
too. Like,
hitting a wall. It has to go all over your legs and shoes.
yeah, it's different with our urinals. You just go and it's kind of protected, but here it's this, it will splatter everywhere. So that's just something that I just remembered to tell her about it today, but it was something that, I don't know, that was weird to me. I don't know, that's basically all for today. I just wanted to get Tara involved, see her sense, what she saw is different. So yeah, if you guys like this, as always, shoot me a comment, subscribe, and like, and you guys will see us in our next videos, and have a good day.